In the realm of conspiracy theories and claims of alien encounters, few figures have captured the imagination of enthusiasts, with Bob Lazar being among the notable individuals on that list. His alleged involvement in reverse engineering some supposed extraterrestrial crafts at a secret facility in the Nevada desert has become a captivating and controversial tale among scholars and science enthusiasts all over the world. So you might be wondering, who exactly is Bob Lazar, what are his claims, and how does it affect the world? Join us as we delve into the enigmatic world of Bob Lazar, uncovering secrets and exploring the fate of Earth when aliens arrive. Deep in the heart of the Nevada desert, far from prying eyes, lies a place shrouded in mystery and cloaked in secrecy, Area 51. And thanks to Bob Lazar, when you hear the word Area 51, the immediate instinct would be aliens and extraterrestrial technology. Area 51 is the stuff of legends, a place where reality and speculations collide in an enigma of tales. Area 51 has fueled the imagination of conspiracy theorists, UFO hunters, and extraterrestrial life advocates alike for decades, although this is for a good reason. The concept of aliens and extraterrestrial beings has been the subject of speculation, with authorities making extensive efforts to hide the truth from the general public, leaving just clues for scientists to ponder. However, diligent scientists have managed to uncover compelling evidence that challenges the official narrative we've all been made to believe. Among these scientists is Bob Lazar, who claims to have gained significant traction over the years. His interest in rocketry and propulsion systems from childhood led him to pursue studies in electronics, eventually landing him a job at a site known as S4, located near Area 51, a highly classified U.S. Air Force facility, and thus Lazar's journey into the world of aliens, UFOs, and extraterrestrials began. Working at highly restricted sites such as S4, he became involved in top-secret projects involving the testing and development of advanced aircraft and weapon systems. Despite being a controversial figure, Lazar's testament has stood the test of time, with many of his predictions being confirmed years after he initially made them. In a series of interviews with investigative journalist George Knapp on a Las Vegas television station, Lazar shared astonishing details about his time at S4 and the alleged extraterrestrial technology he encountered. The interviews aired in 1989, bringing Lazar's story to national attention. While at S4, Lazar claims to have read briefing documents that suggested the government had known about and interacted with extraterrestrial civilizations for decades. He further stated that the government intentionally kept the public unaware of these mind-blowing developments to maintain social order and prevent panic. Lazar's disclosure has stirred up a storm of fascination and skepticism within UFO communities and the scientific world alike. Lazar's tenure at S4 was the highlight of his career. Apparently, the U.S. government had recovered about 9 extraterrestrial vehicles from various crash sites, and these crafts had been hidden from the public eye for decades. But Lazar had the golden opportunity not only to observe these enigmatic machines, but also work on them. These enigmatic vehicles, believed to be of alien origin, were part of a project aimed at reverse engineering technology. Lazar racked up a number of unique experiences with extraterrestrial technology during his time at S4, and the most remarkable of them all was with an antimatter reactor that produces its gravitational field and is used to power the spacecraft. Lazar described the reactor as magic, with no wires connecting the different components, suggesting an advanced technology beyond our understanding. He added that the mysterious machine appears to be out of this world despite its small size. He decided to examine the machine and made an interesting find. When he attempted to touch the machine, he encountered some resistance, a force similar to opposing magnets pushing his hand away. This experience aligned with the briefing he had received on the project, and his role was to reverse engineer the alleged alien invention using available materials. However, the strange reactor was not the only unique experience Lazar had during his time at S4. There was also the mysterious element known as 115. According to Lazar, the mysterious element was crucial in the propulsion system of the alien spacecraft. But at the time Lazar made his claims, the element did not exist naturally on Earth. However, in 2004, an element that matched Lazar's description was added to the periodic table and named mystifying. Lazar highlighted the differences between the alien element 115 and the one later added to the periodic table, further emphasizing its potential as a powerful fuel source. The most captivating aspect of Lazar's story would be his description of the process involved in reverse engineering the extraterrestrial craft. Lazar detailed how scientists and engineers at S4 attempted to understand and replicate the advanced technology. He asserted that the propulsion system, based on the alleged element 115, allowed the craft to generate gravitational waves, essentially bending space-time around it. This principle enabled the spacecraft to achieve extraordinary speed and maneuverability. Lazar's report on element 115 appeared to receive support in the following years following his initial interviews. In 2003, scientists from the Lawrence National Laboratory synthesized a new element named mystifying, which added some credibility to Lazar's claims. However, these claims were met with some resistance and doubts, as the element produced in the laboratory was highly unstable and could not be used for practical purposes. During his stay at S4, Bob Lazar had a rare opportunity to witness and participate in the testing of the alien spacecraft. These tests showcased the astounding capabilities of alien technology. The spacecraft operated flawlessly despite violating all known physical laws, such as the lack of heat generated and the absence of detectable magnetic fields. Lazar's team successfully operated the alien craft, even though they were essentially working blindly on a tiny aspect of the overall project. During the test flights of the alien spacecraft, Lazar witnessed the remarkable capabilities accompanying the alien technology. The spacecraft lifted off the ground silently, with a small corona discharge visible at the bottom. Lazar noted that the spacecraft exhibited light-bending properties due to its gravitational forces. Interestingly, panhandlers seemed to be able to communicate with the pilot inside the craft thanks to yet an unknown technology that allowed communication to penetrate the gravity-distorted environment. With this, Lazar was convinced that technological advancement would continue to progress, leading to the fusion of technology and humans. In his story, he references Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, which aims to develop brain implant chips for humans. He suggested that this merging of technology and humans is already underway and will shape the future of humanity. He added that as technological advancement continues, humanity finds itself on the verge of significant breakthroughs that will forever change our understanding of the universe. As Lazar's involvement on the top-secret project became apparent, his personal life began to unravel. It is not unusual for working in such a secretive environment to come at a cost, as Lazar's personal life was subject to surveillance and harassment by authorities. A condition for his secrecy clearance was the monitoring of his home telephone, which revealed his wife's affair to his employers. Gradually, Lazar was let go and found himself under surveillance by special agents. This constant monitoring interference eventually took a toll on Lazar's personal life, causing him anxiety and distress. In addition to the disturbance in his personal life, Lazar's story has faced intense scrutiny from various quarters. Many scientists and researchers have questioned the plausibility of his claims, citing inconsistencies in his narrative and a lack of concrete evidence to support his claims. One of the primary criticisms centers around Lazar's educational background. Lazar's academic background has faced scrutiny over the years. Despite his claims of attending prestigious institutions like the California Institute of Technology and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, no official records or evidence have surfaced to confirm his attendance, and this has led some to doubt the validity of Lazar's entire story. Despite the absence of substantial records to validate his educational background, Lazar maintains that his credentials were intentionally erased by government entities. He claimed to have been fired from his job at the clandestine military base because he brought his friends into the desert near Area 51 one evening to witness a saucer being test flown. But a Lincoln County deputy caught the group leaving the area, and the deputy ratted Lazar out to the government. He revealed that ever since then, the government had launched a Cold War against him. It would seem that Lazar is not actually a physicist. He was never hired by the U.S. Navy. He did not graduate from the California Institute of Technology or Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and his connection to the military installations was a brief period he spent at a contractor firm associated with Los Alamos. As his case worked through the legal system, Lazar produced one of the few bits of physical evidence that he had worked at the secret base in Nevada. He presented a W-2 from reflecting income of less than $1,000, allegedly paid to him by the Department of Naval Intelligence, but eventually the authenticity of the form was questioned. Skeptics pointed out that there's an Office of Naval Intelligence within the Department of Navy, but not a Department of Naval Intelligence. So to believe his story, you have to believe that the moment he turned into a whistleblower, the government magically erased all evidence of his resume. Alternatively, you can just assume that Bob Lazar is an all-American garbage artist, an impression that his later career as a chemical salesman frequently in trouble the law does little to dispel. Seeking support to validate his claims, Lazar confided in a few close friends about his work and invited them to witness the test flights near Area 51. Some of these encounters were captured on camera and further analyzed by experts. However, convincing others of extraordinary experiences proved challenging, as concrete evidence is often required for people to believe the tales of alien technology. Furthermore, Lazar's inability to produce any tangible evidence to validate his experiences has fueled more skepticism. While he described the layout of S4 facility and the extraterrestrial flying saucers technology, he did not present any physical evidence to support these claims. Another point of contention would be Lazar's description of element 115. While scientists have indeed synthesized the element, it has proven to be highly unstable, making it unsuitable for the purposes Lazar claimed. Additionally, no substantiating evidence has been presented to indicate that the U.S. government was in possession of this element before it was publicly discovered. Until further evidence emerges to validate or debunk Lazar's accounts, his claims will remain enigmatic, leaving us to ponder the possibility of a secret world where humans tinker with technology from beyond the stars. The saga of Bob Lazar remains a captivating and hotly debated chapter in the annals of UFO lore and government secrecy. Despite the extensive efforts to hide the truth, scientists like Bob Lazar continue to uncover and confirm claims about aliens, revealing the existence of super-secret experiments and activities at restricted sites. While some believe Lazar's story provides insight into the existence of otherworldly civilizations, others dismiss it as a fantastical tale lacking concrete evidence. But in the end, whether Bob Lazar's story is true or just mere fiction, it serves as a reminder of the enduring allure of the unknown and our insatiable curiosity about the cosmos. What discovery did you find most amusing? Bob Lazar being a controversial figure, the strange reactor and the mysterious element 115, reverse engineering of extraterrestrial technology, mysterious operation of the alien spacecraft, or the backlash and criticism faced by Bob Lazar? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.